Hello and welcome back to the Adrian Project. Hello. Many thanks for choosing to click on my thumbnail and to watch my content. Very much appreciated as always. So, as you see from the thumbnail, it's part 3 of looking through my CD collection. So, if you were one of the lucky 10,000 that managed to get to Download Festival this weekend just gone, you can sit back, relax, dry off because it was very wet, and enjoy with the rest of us looking through my CD collection, and I'm not jealous in the slightest. Anyway, here we go. So, as you can see, I'm going to be starting off with the B's now. I've got through all the A's, and the first one up is Babymetal and their self-titled first CD. A band that sort of splits the metal fan base right down the middle. I think they're a bit Marmite. You either love them, you hate them. Me and Claire love them. I think they're fantastic. What I think it is with a lot of metal fans is 2 reasons why they don't like it. One, because there is a little bit of what you used to call techno into it. It's, a lot of scratching and some keyboards in that style. That's because before Babymetal were a metal band, they were actually a J-pop band. So they brought some of their influences and style of music over from their J-pop days into the metal band that they are now. I don't mind it. I think it goes together really well. And I think the other reason why a lot of metal fans don't like them is because of the 3 girls that's singing for them. On this album, there was still, I think, probably about 14-year-old. You've got that really screechy vocal style that they've got, and I don't know, it's probably the stubbornness of some of the metal fans, they didn't click with them. So that's what it is, because it cannot be down to the guitar playing, because the guitar playing on these albums is unreal. Absolutely fantastic guitar work. I think that quite a few of the songs were written by Herman Lee of Dragon Force, so we all know he can play, and if he can play, he's not going to be writing songs for somebody who couldn't play what he writes. So enough of the waffle. So on here, it's the first album, the opening track with Babymetal Death. There are some Japanese song titles translated sort of in the English style of writing, so I am going to be murdering some of these. You've got Megitsumi, the absolutely awesome Gimme Chocolate, which I think for a lot of us were the first song of Babymetal we ever heard. Line, Akatsuki, Doki Morning. I'm not going to murder anymore. If you want to know the track list, go and have a look. I think it's an awesome album. Absolutely love that one. Next one up is this follow-up to that one, and it is Metal Resistance. Again, more of the same, and again, you either like it or you don't. But some absolutely awesome tracks on here. Road to Resistance, Karate, awesome video for that, awesome song. Awedami Fever, Yava Amor, Metataro, From Dusk Till Dawn, GJ, loads of other songs as well, which I really don't want to be butchering. So again, if you want to have a look, see what the track listing is, and that's the CD in the middle. I mean, how more black can you get? Again, you have a look, you hate it. Being clear, absolutely love it. Next one up is the latest Babymetal album, and it is Metal Galaxy. Now this has got more of the rappy techno stuff on it, but it's still a metal album. So if you like your rap in your new metal, you should like this. Some of it, to me, I thought, yeah, I think they've put too much of an emphasis on that. They should have, it's still metal, but it isn't as metal as the first two, but still love it. So on here you've got Future Metal, Da Da Dance, Elevator Girl, Shanty Shanty Shanty, Night Night Burn, great songs on here. In the Name of, Papaya, which is that's a mental song. Papaya, that's got some Japanese rapper on called F Hero, I think his name is. There we go. Absolutely love this album as well. Again, you either love them or you don't. One of the girls had left, and it was just two of the original three on this album. So the others that are seen on here are sort of like not fill-ins. They aren't full band replacements, but they are there to make the three up, because if you've noticed on some of their live DVDs for this tour, you've got the two from the original lineup, which names have just gone from me totally, you know what I mean? But you'll see a third one on there, and they do swap and change. I think there's 2 or 3 girls that they take live on them, and they take it in turns to fill in the third place. So there we go. Okay, next one up. This one's Claire's actually, but I love it as well. And it is Badlands. It's the first foray of Jake E. Lee's band after he left Ozzy Osbourne. Saw him playing with Ozzy Osbourne. He was absolutely awesome. Great album this. You've got Highwire, Dreams in the Dark, Jade's Song, Winter's Call, Dancing on the Edge, Streets Cry Freedom, Hard Driver, Rumbling Train, Devil Stomp Seasons, Ball and Chain. And that's the bonus track on here. Absolutely awesome. Would you class them hair metal? I wouldn't say hair metal. It's more hard rock. They get lumped in with the hair metal crowd, but for me, hair metal is all your Vixens and Poison and Motley Crue. To me, that's hair metal. This is like hard rock, because they don't go for the full makeup, anything like that. So Badlands, awesome album if you can get that. Okay, some more up-to-date metal. Well, slightly up-to-date, because this one came out in 2013, so that's 8 years ago, and it is Battle Beast and their first album. Absolutely love Battle Beast. If you love power metal, proper heavy metal, you'll love these songs on here. Let It Roar, Out of Control, Out on the Streets, Neuromancer, Raven, Into the Heart of Danger, Machine Revolution, Golden Age, Kingdom, Over the Top, Fight, Kill, Die, Black Ninja, Rain Man. Black Ninja, what a great video that is. Love that song. Awesome album. Next one up is Battle Beast, Unholy Saviour. Oops, try not to get the glare on that. That's the lineup of the band on there. Absolutely awesome album this. 2015, so I think this was probably the follow-up. You've got Lionheart, Unholy Saviour, I Want the World, and everything in it. Madness, Sea of Dreams, Speed and Danger, Touch in the Night, The Black Swordsman, that's a great song that. Hero's Quest, Far Far Away, Angel Cry. Oh, absolutely fantastic band, and she's got an awesome set of bloody parts on her as well. She can belt a song out, she can. Okay, and the next one up from there is Battle Beast, Bringer of Pain. Absolutely awesome. This one's from 2017. You've got Straight to the Heart, Bringer of Pain, King for a Day. Fantastic song. Go on YouTube, find a video for that. It's awesome. Beyond the Burning Skies, Familiar Hell, which is another great song. Lost in Wars, Bastard Son of Odin, We Will Fight, Dancing with the Beast, Far From Heaven. Out of the three, I think this one's my favourite. Absolutely fantastic album, this. So, Battle Beast, if you ain't got any, go out and buy some. Right, next one up, and we should know all of these if you're a heavy metal fan, whether you're brand new, in the middle, or an old metalhead twat like myself. If you haven't heard these, you're not into metal. And it is Black Sabbath, This is the complete 70s replica CD collection. Awesome little set this. So in here you get all the albums up until he left first time around with Ozzy. So as you can see, it's a nice little box set. Inside you get this awesome little picture booklet there, some fantastic photos of the band. You get a little sheet that tells you which albums are, all 8 of them. So first one up, it was the album to start all this heavy metal lunacy off. A lot of people say this is the very, very first heavy metal album. Probably it is, probably isn't. I'm not one to judge on that. And it is Black Sabbath. And as you can see, these come in little cardboard gatefold albums, which it look like the album covers. So as you can see on there, so we've got writing too small for me to read on there, but if you want to know the track listing, go online and have a look. Next one up, got Paranoid, obviously, that little gatefold sleeve there. I think some of these come with posters, some don't. That's not got one in. So on here you've got Warpig's Paranoid, Planet Caravan, Iron Man, Electric Funeral, Hand of Doom, Rat's Hollow, Fairies Wear Boots. That's one that's been recent subject of one of those really, really expensive re-releases that I don't think you actually need, but that's just me. So next one up, if you know your Black Sabbath, is Master of Reality. What an awesome album this is. This is in more of a top loader there, so you get the little poster in it which came with the original album. So let's just undo that, we can have a look at that, and that's the poster that you would have got with the original album. A lot more tree there than band. Put that back in there, that. So there we go. So on there you've got Sweet Leaf, After Forever, Embryo, Children of the Grave, Awkward, Lord of This World, Solitude, Into the Void. Fantastic album, absolutely awesome album. Next one up, and we have got Black Sabbath Volume 4. This is the gatefold sleeve. These are the little photos that you would have got in the original. I got on my vinyl. I didn't get those because mine was a re-release, but I can remember seeing this when it first came out, and you got that. So track list on in here, if I can read it, we've got Words of Confusion, Tomorrow's Dream, Changes, FX, Supernaut, Snowblind, Cornucopia, Lagoon of Sunrise, Some Artist Dance, Under the Sun. Great album. Next one up after that, my favourite Ozzy era album, and that is Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. Let's get gatefold picture there. And on this one, on the inside bag, you've got the lyrics written. You'll need a magnifying glass to read. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, National Acrobat, Fluff, Sabracadabra, Killing Yourself to Live, Who Are You, Looking for Today, Spiral Architect. Absolutely love that album. It's my favourite Ozzy era album. There. Next one up. The last 3 ones, which are a bit maligned, aren't they? It's not. I think this is when the band had started to fall out and drugs had taken the toll too much on them. First one up, Sabotage, Bill Ward in his ballet tights. Weird picture, never really understood it. But on here we've got All in the Sky, awesome metal track that. Don't Start Too Late, Symptom of the Universe. I think everybody that's had a metal band has had a go at covering that. Megalomania, Thrill of It All, Superstar, Am I Going Insane, and The Writ. I like it. I think it's a great album, but I think this was when the downward spiral had started, in popularity anyway. Next one up, Black Sabbath, Technical Ecstasy. Very, very much overlooked album. This is absolutely awesome, this album. It's a nice little card with words on that even an ant would struggle reading. On here, Backstreet Kids, You Won't Change Me, It's Alright, Gypsy, fantastic songs here. All Moving Parts Stand Still, Rock and Roll Doctor, She's Gone, Dirty Women, what an awesome track Dirty Women is. One of their most overlooked albums, I don't know why. If you've not heard it in a while, give it another spin, because I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. And the last one in this box set is the, I think, most maligned Ozzy era album. It's Never Say Die. Got the original paper sleeve in there. You've got Never Say Die, Johnny Blade, Junior's Eyes, Hard Road, Shockwave, Air Dance, Over to You, Breakout, Spinning the Chain. I think that's when Tony Iommi did most of the recording on just about everything. And it was around the time when they thought, Ozzy, you've got to clean your act up or you're out. Of course, in a lot of the situations like that, it's usually, yeah, you tell me that so many times. And that were it. He did this album and it wasn't much longer till it was like, well, you've not cleaned up, you're out. So there we go. That's the Black Sabbath Ozzy collection. Let's try and speak amongst yourselves while I try and get these all back in there like that. But what a fantastic little set that is. Fantastic, yes, it's fantastic. So, next one up, obviously, we're going to be going into the next era with Ronnie James Dio and their first outing with him, Heaven and Hell, Black Sabbath. Controversial sleeve when it first came out, it's absolutely awesome painting. And a lot of Black Sabbath fans, the Ozzy supporters, weren't going to give him any, well, they gave him short threat really, until they'd actually heard him. And then when you play this album, you realise, Black Sabbath have got a proper singer now. Songs on here, Neon Nights, Children of the Sea, Lady Evil, Heaven and Hell, Wishing Well, Die Young, Walk Away, Lonely is the Word. What an awesome album that is. Went and saw them on this tour as well. I didn't get to see them with Ozzy, but went and saw them on that tour, and they were absolutely phenomenal. Next one up, of course, it's going to be the second one with Dio on, Mob Rules, and out of the two, this one's my favourite. I know a lot of people go for Heaven and Hell, but this is my favourite of the one with Ronnie Dio singing on. Turn Up the Night, Voodoo, Sign of the Southern Cross, E5150, Mob Rules, Country Girl, Slipping Away, Falling Off the Edge of the World, over and over. I absolutely love this album. There's all manner of hidden images in this cover if you want to sit and make yourself go buzz-eyed looking for them. Went to see these on this tour as well. It was Stafford Bingley Hall. Maybe you were there. It was the day when the dry ice machine sort of blew a gasket under Appice's drum kit, and I think it burnt his back, and it was sort of like, oh, is he going to be able to carry on? But he soldiered through. I think he did suffer some bit of a bad injury from that, but he ploughed his way through. They played the set and they were great. Vinny Appice, sorry, wasn't it? I absolutely love this album. Absolutely fantastic album, Mob Rules. And the last one for today is their live album, Black Sabbath Live Evil. This is the one that sort of, the writing was on the wall for Ronnie Dio. It was all down to misunderstandings, and I think there was a few drinking drugs got involved as well. Ronnie Dio was helping mix the album. Tony and Tony Iommi and Geese Butler thought that they did the mixing, and then Ronnie Dio was going back in and messing about with all the vocals and turning his up and turning the guitars up. And at the end of the day, it was all bollocks. It was all misunderstandings and all sorts of shenanigans. And of course, that was it. Writing was on the wall for Ronnie Dio, and he went and formed his own band. On here we've got E5150, Neon Nights, NIB, Children of the Sea, Voodoo, Black Sabbath, War Pigs, Iron Man, Mob Rules, Heaven and Hell, Sign of the Southern Cross, with Heaven and Hell again, Paranoid, Children of the Grave, Fluff. It's a great live album, live album. The only beat that they did miss, and we actually thought this, because I went with a few mates when we saw them on the Mob Rules tour, and they were starting with the E5 150. And of course, on the album, that goes straight into the Mob Rules, and we got all that intro taken, like, oh, this is going to be a minute, they're going to come on stage, playing the Mob Rules, it in, and then they come on and play Neon Nights, which didn't fit. And if you listen to this album, it's still to this day I listen to it and think you should have come on to Mob Rules, but no, they came on with Neon Nights. But there we go, a great album, but it sounded the death knell for this era of Ronnie James Dio. Black Sabbath, of course, he rejoined in the 90s. Was it Dehumanizer album, which I haven't heard, I haven't got. He left again, and then he rejoined again with another version of Black Sabbath, which I don't think worked at all, but we'll talk about that when I get to that CD. So there we go, that's part 3 of looking through my CD collection. And that's the end of today's video. I hope you all enjoyed that one. Please remember, if you haven't done so already, to subscribe to my channel. It'd be very much appreciated. And also don't forget to ring that little notification bell.